Thank you for calling Medverse. This is Jacqueline. Let me call around and find an interpreter, and I'll call you right back.
Medverse is a collaborative project. The purpose for this project was to give healthcare providers the opportunity to share resources and work together on the issue of medical interpretation.
The piano player has to take piano lessons. Well, the interpreter has to go to interpreting school. It is much more than just words.
Medverse provided the instruction, provided the testing, and qualified talent that we were then dispatching to physicians' offices, to hospital systems, to other providers all across the region.
Originally, I received a phone call from the emergency department due to the fact that we had a very young Hispanic patient with very weak extremities.
Ya no podía caminar.
I wasn't able to walk. I couldn't stand. I was worried out of my wits.
Hablamos con una intérprete.
And then we spoke with an interpreter. Results came back from the lab showing that indeed he had the Guillain-Barré syndrome. This is a very rare, strange disease, and it's very dangerous. He is still pursuing treatment in home health services.
My name is Rock Savage, and I work for interpretation services through Medverse. When you set up an interpretation with someone, the main challenge is to figure out which type of background they're from so that you can make a better connection with that person, because there's 21 different Spanish-speaking nations, and so you have 21 different types of cultures, similar cultures, but each one really distinct.
Pagar los biles porque de hecho yo no estoy trabajando ahorita.
I'm really worried about us paying the bills right now, because now he got a bill for $57,000.
And they approve it, which I'm sure they will. Then he won't have to get the bills. That's the main thing that he does.
Rock has not only the command of the language, but he has the command of the culture. He has lived in Latin America, and he's able to empathize with some of the concerns of the Latino patients that he communicates for.
I made a trip down to Nicaragua the first time to study a project in solar energy, and I wound up falling in love with the country and the culture, and I moved down there for 3 years. In fact, my wife is from Nicaragua also, so we've got a Spanish-speaking family.
Rock, as an interpreter, he is extremely valuable because he brings not only the linguistic competence, but he brings the cultural competence to the encounter as well.
How are you doing with the walking and the physical therapist?
¿Cómo está caminando y con su terapia? I like to help people. I feel like I'm a conduit to facilitate communication between the different areas of Spanish culture, and there's a broad need for it now. These people need help, the doctors need an interface, and I can facilitate that. The patients that I run into on the street sometimes stop me and will tell me that, oh, you guys are doing such a great job. It gives me a good feeling inside knowing that I've helped someone to improve their health, to save their life.